Meanwhile, Islamic clerics have enjoined Muslim faithfuls to intensify supplications, worship, continue the good deeds and acts of charity during the month of Ramadan and thereafter. Islamic leaders who converge at the Mitv Star FM Ilatul Qadri in Lagos disclosed that the last 10 days of Ramadan opened windows of opportunities for Muslims to gain multiple rewards by giving sadaqah to those in need for the sake of seeking the pleasure of Allah. Our correspondent Abiola Ismail has the rest of the story in this report.
It was another glorious night at the premises of Mitv Star FM Alawusa Ikeja, Lagos, as Muslim faithfuls from different denominations converged for supplications and prayers. Muslims across the world began the winding up of the 30 days of Ramadan fast, which began on the 21st of March, and now observing Ilatul Qadri, the night of majesty, which climaxes the spiritual season of the blessed month of Ramadan. The last 10 days of the glorious month is described as a night which is better than 1,000 months spent in worshipping the Almighty Allah. Muslims during this period hold the night sacred by consecrating the night to the worship of Allah. The Muri International Allah Salatu Group Al-Muhiz, who led other clerics during the prayer session, maintained that the last 10 days of Ramadan are for thoughts, introspection, sober reflection, and intensification of effort towards attaining forgiveness, acceptance, mercy, and all the good things promised by God. The guest lecturer, Abdul Ghani Oladapo, popularly called Computer, said Muslims are expected to be reformed and be better servants of Allah, for Allah remains the Lord of Ramadan and all other months.
Yeah, fervent prayer. You pray, pray and pray, because that is the only sword. That is the only sword. Now the problem we are having, if you bring the prophet during the month of Ramadan, most likely during the night of majesty, and say, Almighty Allah, please, this is what I need. I don't need this one. Pray to Almighty Allah. This night Almighty Allah will accept your prayer. And that's why you say, Allahumma innaka afuwu tuhibbul afwan fa'fuani. Almighty Allah is the only person that can just forgive and forget your sin. No one can ever do that. So all the sins we have committed, whether knowingly or unknowingly, can be forgiven and forgotten by Almighty Allah. This is the only night you can do that.
The Chief Missioner, Jamali Society Worldwide, Abdullahi Akimbodi, called on Muslims to increase their generosity by assisting and supporting the needy. Akimbodi noted that taking care of one another attracts the mercy of Allah to mankind, thereby getting one out of the present predicaments.
Ramadan is going to the end. The purpose of Ramadan is to attain piety, and you cannot attain piety without being mindful of your Creator, the instructor, the lawmaker. And if you are able to do it as he has instructed, definitely you will achieve the aim and the objective of Ramadan. So once again I say Ramadan Kareem and Ma Salam to Ramadan.
Other speakers enjoin Muslims to sustain the spiritual tempo, which is the essence of Ramadan fasting.
The take home today is to try as much as possible to seek Allah's forgiveness, because if Allah forgives His servant, His rahmah, His blessing follows. So it is not all the time you say Ya Latif, Ya Latif. Sometimes astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, and everything you want will come to you, inshallah.
I'm so excited. Being here tonight is one of the important and blessings to me. Being part of Islam people and being part of people that been here for Ilatul Qadri. May Almighty Allah reward our sheikh.
For this Ilatul Qadri, we really enjoy, because the last 10 days of the Ramadan is something that normally happens For that, this Ilatul Qadri, the special day, people normally like it because of the special nights that you can't even compare it to the all nights in the whole world. The whole world is celebrating the Ilatul Qadri for the special prayer that normally occur inside it.
Supplications and prayers were made all throughout the night of majesty. Abiola Ismail, MITV News.